Hello there. Are you awake? Are you putting your face on? Are you ready to party? Well, you better, because I certainly am. I haven't been to an interesting, exciting soiree in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to see what the Carnelian Chambers has to offer. For now, however, I am the Deadly Rose, your host, the liberal, lewd, lyrical lord of the airwaves, the lips luring you towards your loudspeakers for a lecture about lust, love, law, and life. You're listening to Petals and Thorns on KKBN, the sounds and news of Bucharest by night. It seems, kittens, that things are finally winding down. Not much has happened last night, or at least not so much that it deserves being mentioned on this show. The Camarilla is taking root, the seeds of diplomacy planted by the sheriff's boys and girls are blossoming into possibly terrible carnivorous flowers. Beautiful to behold, of course, these relations that ensure peace throughout the kingdom, but in my experience, when the city doesn't quake and rumble, it means that more subtle, more sinister social wars have either started or are about to. Mind you, I'm not saying I have no trust in our lovely prince. I quite admire Mary Claire, but I know the ivory tower, and I know the types that have landed a few nights ago. Those handpicked by Vion's court. Trust me when I say this, Bucharest, the real hardships have just begun. Because believe you me, these capes have already started plotting and scheming as they will vie for power and control. The war is over, let the political games begin. I would... Now hold on, I'm being told that there is a caller who desperately needs my time and attention. Hello there, you're on the air with a Deadly Rose.
Name's Luke. Just started listening.
I'm assuming you're an instant fan.
Not quite, Mr. Rose. You're too theatrical for my taste. But I do appreciate, indeed, the service you provide. Wish more cities would benefit from someone like you. Or at least this kind of media.
Well, there is no accounting for taste, but I'm sure you didn't press my moderators just to tell me my style's not making your heart beat again.
No, obviously. I called because I'm new to the city. Just arrived a couple of nights ago with my sire. You see, Mr. Rose, we are travelers. We don't really stick around for long. And we only came in because Rado wanted to check in on his other child, whom I never met.
Oh, a family reunion. Heartwarming, really. Always happy to hear some of us still respect that, responsibility.
Yeah, well, that's the rub, sir. We're gangrel. We don't do that parenting crap. Not in the typical way, anyway. We do check in at some point to see how our kids are doing, if they just cope, survive, or hopefully rise above. In this case, though, said Gangrel is a big supporter of our clan position to stay independent, so obviously he wasn't happy to hear his child is now a fucking hound for the Camarilla. He was hoping he could bring her in, have her join our pack and roam with us, but...
Ah, so it is Bendis' sire we are speaking of. And you, oh ho, you are basically her brother.
Yeah, I guess that's about right. But listen, the point is that Rado is disappeared. I can't reach him, he hasn't called me, and well, that's just concerning. Suspicious, this silence. So I just wanted to ask the locals to contact your station if they have any info about his whereabouts or anything. In the meantime, know where I can find my sister, Mr. Rose.
Oh, absolutely. Yes to your request. Obviously, KKBN will gladly help track down your sire. And yes to your question, she and Marius, the Bruja Hound, are opening their club, the Carnelian Chambers, tonight. Undoubtedly she will be there, and perhaps your sire as well, so do drop by. I'm sure you can find your way to it.
Club. Interesting. Perhaps I will pay to visit. You've been quite helpful, Mr. Rose. Thanks, and have a good night.
You too, young cub, and good luck on your search. And speaking of the chambers, I should get ready for the grand opening myself, seeing that I am going to attend, and good heavens, do I have the date for it. That being said, and knowing that I certainly will, savor the night, Bucharest. Savor the night.